Welcome to Sleep Surge. This is part 2, Build a Rock-Solid Sleep Schedule. Session 4, Your Greatest Allies Against Insomnia. Today we're going to uncover the greatest ally in your fight against insomnia, a good sleep schedule. It's what sends you to sleep at night and keeps you alert during the day. If you can hold down a solid sleep schedule, your insomnia would be a thing of the past. A sleep schedule consists of two parts: sleep homeostasis, this is what sends you to sleep, and circadian rhythm, this is what keeps you awake. Today you're going to find out exactly how a sleep schedule works, what you can do to strengthen it, and the common problems that can send your sleep schedule off course. Sleep homeostasis is a little bit of a complex sounding word, but it's essentially your sleep drive. It's what makes you feel sleepy, based upon how long you've been awake for. The longer you've been awake, the greater the homeostatic pressure, the more sleepy you'll feel. Here's what a sleep homeostasis looks like on an ideal sleep schedule. Homeostatic pressure builds during the day, and at night it's at full strength, which ideally will allow you to fall asleep quickly and easily. As you sleep, the pressure is released. By the morning, it's completely empty, so you feel wide awake and alert. In order for all the homeostatic pressure to be released, you need the two components of a good night's sleep that we talked about in day 1. This is good sleep duration, getting in your recommended hours of sleep, and having good sleep quality, plenty of deep sleep throughout the night. If you don't get either one of these, not all the homeostatic pressure would be released. This causes you to wake up feeling groggy and feel sleepy during the day. Your body then has to release even more homeostatic pressure during the night, because on top of today's homeostatic pressure, it's got to deal with the remainder of yesterday's homeostatic pressure. Some people with insomnia never release all their homeostatic pressure at night. Feeling sleep deprived every day becomes the norm. If it was the case that if all you needed to do to fall asleep at night was to have high homeostatic pressure, well, since insomniacs have plenty of it, wouldn't they be the fastest sleepers on the planet? How can insomniacs, who got no sleep the night before and feel sleepy throughout the day, still can't fall asleep at night? Whilst you feel so very sleepy, it's almost as if something else is keeping you awake. And something is. It's called your circadian rhythm, also known as your alerting force. The circadian rhythm is responsible for keeping you awake throughout the day and into the evening to counteract the buildup of homeostatic pressure. Without it, you would just feel more and more sleepy as the day progressed. Here's a circadian rhythm in action. When it works well, it'll keep you wide awake during the day, keep you in a relaxed state of alertness in the evening, and disengage just before bed so you can fall asleep easily. But unfortunately, your circadian rhythm can go wrong. It can shift backwards or forwards so you feel sleepy and alert at completely the wrong times. Depending on how it shifts, it can cause two different types of sleep disorder. First is delayed sleep phase syndrome. This is where the circadian rhythm shifts forwards so you feel sleepy in the morning, but wide awake late into the night. Second is advanced sleep phase syndrome. This is where the circadian rhythm shifts backwards, so you feel wide awake and alert in the early hours of the morning, but ready to fall asleep by early evening. Or instead of shifting, it can go flat, so it neither keeps you alert nor makes you feel sleepy. It just stays at about the same level throughout the day. This causes what's known as free-running sleep disorder, where your circadian rhythm doesn't have enough strength to keep you alert during the day, but just enough strength to keep you awake at night. If you think you have any of these syndromes, then don't panic. Over the next few days, you'll learn how to fix them. So how sleepy you feel is the result of two things: the buildup of homeostatic pressure, making you feel sleepy, and the force of your circadian rhythm, making you feel alert. Here's what the combination of these two look like for an ideal sleep schedule. When you wake up, homeostatic pressure is depleted and your circadian rhythm is on the upward rise, making you feel fresh and alert. During the day, homeostatic pressure builds, but so does your circadian rhythm, keeping you feeling alert. Just before bed, your homeostatic pressure is nice and full from a busy day. The circadian rhythm that has been counteracting it all day begins to slowly drop off, making you start to feel sleepy. And during the night, homeostatic pressure is released, but your circadian rhythm continues to fall, keeping you asleep during the night. If your sleep schedule isn't working well, then you'll feel sleepy and alert at totally the wrong times. But when it is, your sleep schedule really is your greatest ally against insomnia. So in conclusion, having strong sleep homeostasis and a regular circadian rhythm is the backbone of a good sleep schedule. It can be tricky at first to get it working. It might even feel like it's slipping and sliding all over the place. But once you've got it right and can hold it in place, it'll become rock solid. It's like gluing two pieces of wood together. If you keep moving the wood, the glue won't set, and it'll fall apart as soon as you let go. But if you can hold it in the correct place and keep it still for long enough, it'll hold tight long after you let go. Now you know the theory of how a sleep schedule works. Over the next few days, we'll give you practical tips and habits you'll need to build yourself that ideal sleep schedule. Action steps. Out of 1 to 10, how effective would you rate your sleep homeostasis? Do the same for your circadian rhythm. Would you consider yourself to be a night owl, a morning lark, or in between? Does being this help or hinder your sleep goals? A step further. Take the morning eveningness questionnaire linked below and see exactly where on the scale you are between morning lark and night owl. Have you always been this way? Would you like to change this, or would you like to stay the same?